By now, many of you have already seen the infamous Saints Row trailer. This trailer got a lot of backlash. I think the dislike to like ratio was 2 to 1. Now, I started my Saints Row journey with Saints Row 3, then I went back and played Saints Row 2, and then Saints Row 4. Now, I think the reason it got the reception it did was because this was the opposite of what people wanted. One of the biggest criticisms of Saints Row 4 was that it was too goofy, too cartoony. You know, people had superpowers. You were fighting monsters. They felt that it was a good superhero game, but not a Saints Row game. And even Saints Row 3 got criticisms for being a little too goofy, a little too wacky, and a little too out there. I mean, look, Saints Row has always been a little goofy. That's what people love about it. That's what separated it from a game like GTA. But there's always that balance. You always have to find that middle line where you balance it between the seriousness of being a gangster and the humor. So the problem that people have is not that Saints Row is some serious stoic game. The problem people have is the main characters. And I will admit, off first glance, I don't gravitate toward them. In Saints Row 2, the first mission is literally breaking your character out of prison. So you already get that gangster feel. But from looking at this trailer that they gave for the characters, how am I supposed to believe that any of these characters are gangsters? And then when you listen to some of the things that the devs said, one of them said that, oh, this cast of characters are people you would want to invite over. Really? And they also said that, oh, they became gangsters to pay off their student loans. What? Let's take a look at our cast of characters, shall we? You have the soft, feminine black guy. Nothing about this man screams gangster. You have this guy who they said wants to be a chef, who's always shirtless and clowning around. This doesn't scream gangster at all either. Then you have the main character that decided to show off. A lot of people took issue with her character design because they felt that she symbolized a stereotypical strong masculine woman with the same haircut that all of them tend to have. Personally, I don't have a problem with her design because they announced later on that you can customize your own character, so that doesn't matter to me. And then we have the last one, the woman who was driving in the trailer. I absolutely love her character design. I think out of all the characters they showed, that she looked the best. She's the only one that I can actually believe that, oh, okay, she looks like she's ready to go. I actually like the character designs of the villains. You know, the other gang that they were going up against in the trailer. A lot of people were basically saying that this was a SJW showpiece. That they went the route of pushing a narrative and an agenda instead of giving the fans what they truly wanted. But here's the thing. This wasn't what people wanted. I know this wasn't what I wanted. I'm not as angry and up in arms as some of the other diehard Saints Row fans. But I can understand their frustration. They've been asking for the game to go back to its roots. Less cartoony, less goofy, less wacky, no superpowers, no extreme high-tech laser guns. No, just back to the roots. Gangsters, right? And when they announced the reboot and people saw the graffiti and everything, people got excited because they thought that, oh, they're actually listening to what we wanted. They're going back to the roots. The problem is they didn't. They're not trying to target the core Saints Row fans, right? That's not their target audience, obviously. They're trying to target the new age of gamers. People who haven't heard of Saints Row or people who haven't played Saints Row yet and they're looking for an entry point into the franchise. So I see why they're doing what they're doing. But you basically just shut out your core audience and your core fans. I think they would have gotten a much better reception. Instead of showing that trailer with the characters, they just showed a gameplay trailer. The gameplay that we've seen so far doesn't look half bad. And some of the features that they're talking about, that they're saying is going to be in the game, it sounds pretty cool. But I don't think many people are going to be invested into the story. I'm not going to be buying it, to be honest with you. I'll pick it up if it comes in Game Pass. But from what I've seen with that story, I'm not going to spend $60 on that. So like I said, I'm not as angry and up in arms as everyone else. I think the gameplay is going to be solid and the story is going to be ass. But who knows? Maybe it's not as bad as it looks. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think people are blowing it out of proportion? Are the criticisms and concerns justified? Are they valid? Will this game flop? Are you done with the Saints Row franchise? Let me know what you guys think. Peace.